Hello everyone, welcome to your channel. We're here today to dive into the world of the expressions in French. Oh, j'ai le cafard.
Oh wait, do you mean you have a cockroach as a pet?
Non, je n'ai pas le cafard vrai, mais j'ai le cafard, je suis déprimé. Avoir le cafard. Even though it literally translates to have the cockroach, we're not talking insects here. So it's to be depressed or deeply sad. So when you have the cockroach or quand tu as le cafard, it's when you are depressed. You could conjugate it with the verb avoir. And if you don't know how to conjugate it, make sure to click right here. But avoir le cafard, it's not about cockroaches, it's about being depressed or being sad. I hope you don't have the cockroach ever. And to be fair, it makes a lot of sense because, cockroaches hide themselves in obscurity and they're heavily and highly associated with dirt. So when somebody had the cockroach, basically meant they were depressed or very sad. Good news, because our second expression also has to do with the verb avoir. So if you know how to conjugate it, you're halfway there. What is our second expression? It's avoir beau, which literally means to have beautiful, but it's tricky. It's not related to what it looks like. Avoir beau is used when you want to indicate that it's no good doing something, or if you want to do it, just it's like in vain and no matter how much you do it. For example, tu as beau étudier, which means no matter how much you study, or it's no good for you to study. Or on a haut protesté, which is in the past, we'll talk about it later. No matter how much we protested, it's like it really didn't matter, so it's no good. Or how can we say it's no good for him to walk? Il a beau marcher. Il a beau marcher. Or another example could be nous avons beau travailler. It's no good for us to work. Or no matter how much we work, it's like in vain. So, can you tell me how to say this sentence in French? It's no good being depressed. So, what you gotta do here is use both of the expressions that I taught you right now. Leave it down in the comment section below. Let's go for the next expression. And last but not least, mettre de l'eau dans son vin, which means to put some water into one's wine. Can you guess what it means? It means to moderate your behavior, your opinions, not to put them before others, and try to act and be a little bit more conciliatory. Try to act manageable and tractable. So it's moderating your behavior, opinions, and so on. And it kind of makes sense because if you put some water in your wine, it's not as strong, or it wouldn't be as strong as it could have been. So let me give you an example for this. Bah ouais, à mon avis, il faut qu'il mette de l'eau dans son vin. Il était dingue. In my opinion, I think he has to put some water in his wine. He was crazy. So, basically it means he had to moderate his behavior, and God only knows what he did. So, yeah. So if you want to tell your French friend to moderate their behavior, you could tell him, mets de l'eau dans ton vin. Mets de l'eau dans ton vin. Be careful, when you are conjugating the verb mettre, which is to put, you have to also change son to the other possessive adjectives. I'll talk about this later, but if you know already, just make sure not to use son all the time, because son always changes depending on who you're talking to or who you're using this expression for.